Welcome to Charts Today. My name's David Linton, and today's edition for Thursday, the 29th of July, comes to you from London. And we're seeing energy markets in Europe going very strongly up this morning, and so we're seeing quite big moves there. MBP up 1.75%, UK gas just rocketing there, and we'll take a look at that. We'll come back and finish on the energy mix. But first of all, we start with what's happening in the world. We look at the dollar index, and we're seeing here we're just falling away, having hit that nearly hit the resistance that we were previously at, so that's quite key there. That means the euro is looking a little bit stronger, recovering on that short-term chart. Sterling also up against the dollar, sitting at 139.50, so seeing quite a recovery there as well. Against the euro, sterling is sitting at 117.46, just nudging 3-month highs, and again, if we can break that high, we then see 12-month highs. Bitcoin is back above the $40,000 mark, so that's bullish on the short-term chart. This is the long-term, medium-term and short-term weekly, daily and 60-minute charts. So remember, if we're above the cloud, we're bullish, and it looks like Bitcoin found a floor and is pushing higher. The S&P 500 index was flat yesterday. The Nasdaq was also relatively flat. We see here that we're just finding support on the cloud on the short term. The futures are little changed today, and we're expecting a flat opening there as well, and the VIX volatility is fairly benign too. FTSE future is up 0.75% this morning. The DAX in Germany is up 0.37%, and CAC 40 in Paris is up 0.2%. We see Asia was mostly up. The Hang Seng recovering a lot of the falls that we saw in the last week, but still just bouncing and bearish on that short-term chart. And the Chinese market up 1.5%, recovering some of its losses as well. The Sensex in India was up 0.38%, and the Aussie market was up 0.5%, and that's still holding the highs there. We'll take a look at the energy mix in a minute, but looking at soft commodities, mostly up. We're seeing wheat up 1.2%, corn up 0.46%, and precious metals pushing ahead as well. We've got gold sitting at 18.21. That's the highest it's been for a while. Silver sitting at 25.50, breaking back above that 25 level, which is quite key. Platinum up strongly, and palladium up 1% as well. Copper's up 0.6%, sitting at 4,500, and if we look at US 10-year yields, sitting at 1.27%, so that's quite key as well. On the energy mix, we've got, first of all, we'll look at oil up above the 75 mark again on Brent Crude. This is my daily and my 60-minute chart, and my daily, 60-minute and 1 minute. So we've got these very short-term targets to play for. Those are the ones to keep an eye on. WTI, similar picture of course, and we're seeing there strong upside targets there. Taking a look at US nat gas, we're sitting at just below $4, so we have come back. We do have a new upside target of $4.46. So that's quite key. Coal at $96, so just pushing ever higher to that $100 mark. Emissions recovering, but not up as strongly as the rest of the mix this morning, but we do have these short-term targets to play for. MBP, this is the big story of course, breaking to new highs this week, and we have an unfinished target here at the moment, so that's going to be massive, a really huge target there. Keep an eye on your 1 minute charts. Looks like 106 is the very short-term target. That's where we're aiming for at the moment. TTF pushing ever higher as well, of course. 41.50 is the target there. And taking a look at German power, we're seeing it at 75 euros, so again recovering quite strongly, just nudging that previous high. That's it for today. Until tomorrow, happy charting. See you then.